Hey, good evening. I hope you're doing well. I am really excited to share that I have been, first of all, working on a living room makeover. I painted my fireplace a little while ago. It was all brown in here. I have some before and afters I'll have to share. So this was a dark brown, and then my walls were a lighter brown, and I did kind of this cream color is called linen. I don't remember what this is called, but this is like a grayish blue kind of color. So and then I painted the inside of my bench seat window that color as well. And so I've made a bunch of changes, and I'll definitely post them before and afters. I'm still working in here, just trying to figure out what I want. I did buy in an area rug. I ripped out carpet in here, did a lot of things. But for a long time, I have just felt overwhelmed by stuff. And I'm so sorry, I just got distracted. So I have been so overwhelmed by stuff, and some time ago I really researched and spent a lot of time in prayer and just looking at what God's original design was for family. And during that time, God really laid it upon my heart that we are, in the way we live today, we are burdening ourselves with stuff. We have way more stuff than we can manage. Just drive around any town and look at the number of storage units that are everywhere. I mean, people they're paying money just to store their stuff. We do not have a storage unit, but so for a long time, I have just felt burdened by things. And I started following recently. I found this YouTuber. She also has a Facebook page and a blog. It's called, her page is called The Minimal Mom. And she's a fellow Christian, and she talks about storing up your treasures in heaven and not on earth. And she's been doing this for 6 years, and her house is she is a minimalist. And so she has been so inspirational to me, and just has made me want to get rid of all my stuff in my house, which I can't do. We do have 6 people still living here, but she also has 4 kids. So I've decided to start a journey to becoming a minimalist, and I'm really excited and nervous about it at the same time. And so I just thought I would share kind of how I'm getting started, because I am sure that I saw your text, Teresa. I was distracted in my call earlier because I'm like, what is that text about? So I'll check that out when I'm done. What was I saying? Oh, it's very overwhelming to decide what to get rid of, when to get rid of it, and then, it just gets overwhelming. I'm emotionally attached to things, stuff like that, but not as much as my husband is. So a few things that I started to do, I had to go through my daughter's clothes with her, and most of those, if they've been handed down to me, I never try to sell them. I try to bless another family with them. But I do have a small pile of clothes. I have these really cute dot dot smile dresses. I probably paid $30, $35 each for them. So I listed these on Marketplace. And then so what I've been doing is, as I've cleaned out my living room and been redoing my living room, I've been assessing everything that I touch and trying to decide what I don't need, what I do need. Now, the minimal mom would say, just bless someone else with your stuff. Don't try to sell it. I have a lot of stuff in my house. So this time around, I'm going to try to sell the nicer things and bless people with the other things. But here's why you don't try to sell it, because now my nice, clean, lovely living room that I've worked so hard to have, it just has stuff everywhere that I'm trying to list on Marketplace and sell. So that's just really why you don't do that. But this cover, I really need to do another clean out of, because I just sat here tonight and was thinking, what's in there, and do I even ever use it? So I'm just going through those things. And so right now I am just going, like, as I touch things, I'm just evaluating them and thinking, do I really need this or do I not? Now, I also, those of you who have been in my home know I had more of a country look before, very warm colors, and I'm going for a more clean. I'm going for some timeless styles and pieces, and pretty much like not a whole lot hanging around. I don't want to spend time dusting. I don't want to spend time cleaning. I want to spend time doing fun stuff, and I don't think that stuff is fun. I had a cleaning lady for a lot of years, and that is no longer. But so anyway, I just want a very, very simple look. By the way, Teresa, doesn't my living room look great? Are you still watching? Teresa helped me paint my living room, so I'm so thankful for her help in getting that done quickly. We got it done in a day, which was awesome. So I did hang my first piece. I made this little guy up here. It says happiness, so I'm excited to hang that, and I have a few other plans for pictures. But I'm getting rid of pictures. I don't want to hang a bunch of stuff on the walls. I don't want to do a bunch of those things. So I'm really, really excited, and I hope to come on live maybe once a week and kind of share my journey with becoming a minimalist. You're going to help me stay accountable to be like, April, you need to get rid of your stuff, and maybe I'll ask your opinion on some things at some point. So here's a couple of fun things coming up that I need to do in this room yet. My bookshelves just always look messy, and this is an open bookshelf. So I sorted everything by topic, and then I tried to do them, by size, the taller to the shorter. But I'm actually going to take all these off, and I'm going to try to get as many black covers or cream or white. So it's all black, white, and cream. And I'm gonna sort them by size so that it's like clean lines on every shelf. It's gonna be a beast to find anything you want, but it's gonna look really good. And I'm gonna have less books on that shelf and put other books upstairs. Another thing I need to do in here is this trunk is literally overflowing with games, and my kids don't get in here very often. The majority of these games need to go away. And then I really want to get a new TV stand that's smaller and maybe a little more, this is definitely a little more of a country, a farmhouse kind of look, even though it's black. But I want something a little smaller. I can't talk my husband into mounting the TV over the fireplace. That's what I really want to do. And I really want to put this striped chair over here. But he just won't agree. So I want to get something smaller here. A little bit more modern, but not like 100% modern. But that's going to eliminate all of these drawers and baskets of stuff. This is a ton of storage. So one of the tips I've loved from the Minimal Mom is to get rid of furniture like bookshelves and trunks and corner cupboards and TV stands that you can store stuff in, because the more space you have to store stuff, the more stuff we fill the space that we have. So if you just get rid of that stuff, then you don't have a place to store it, and you'll probably get rid of it. And so I'm working on maybe getting a TV stand that we really can't. We stream most everything that we watch, so we really don't even need DVDs or Blu-rays anymore. The kids don't play with the majority of the games that are in there. We could probably get rid of most of that stuff. So baby steps. I'm just going to start listing stuff on Marketplace, make it disappear, and have less and less stuff. But I'm just starting here, and I'm going to work my way around my house, and then I'm going to start over, and I'm going to do it again, because I'm pretty sure the things that I find important this time are not going to be important to me whenever I come back around. And if it is, then I'll know I really, really need to keep it. So this is just my start. I hope you'll come on my journey with me. I hope to figure out some way that I can organize these videos on my Facebook page here, so that people can kind of catch up if they start following it in a little bit. So tell me, are you a minimalist? Do you like that? Or do you like to have a lot of stuff? Do you feel overwhelmed by your stuff? I feel overwhelmed by my stuff. So that's why I'm getting rid of it, because I'm tired of being bogged down mentally with our stuff. And go look up the Minimal Mom. She's amazing. She has absolutely great content, and she's very inspirational. Will make you want to get rid of everything in your house when you see her house, because it's wonderful. So thanks for joining. I'll come back with an update next week.